Like I like Kendrick because Kendrick ain't scared to push boundaries and stuff like that, right?
Damn right.
I like Drake. I think Drake makes good music.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.
What's up, y'all? I'm your boy Snow from the What They Want podcast. Y'all like these t-shirts? We got some new merch in. We got this. We got mugs. We got tote bags. Make sure y'all tap in. If you like an episode, comment, share, subscribe. But hey, make sure you tap in. SlaboArts.com. Welcome back, y'all, to the What They Want podcast. I'm your boy Snow. Got Danny Slab.
Yo.
And back at it again with a special guest. He goes by King Kihei.
Kihei, man. Kihei. You was like this close, bro.
Start
That's
over.
all good.
Start over.
It's all good.
Start
Run
over.
it.
Start over.
Run it
back.
I'm going to get it again. Hey, we just went like 30 minutes of trying to figure out his diss.
Hey, keep that in there. Hey, that's how we started. Fuck it, let's go. We go.
Right. So
it's
listen,
all authentic. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Hey, he gonna correct me halfway through this. So, so it's all good.
We're
so
getting that
first
deep.
of all,
just so y'all know, we're getting that deep.
We're going to get deep. Let's go.
and speaking about getting deep, first of all, real quick, pause. And two,
You not a boss. You not a boss. All right, my bad. All right, go ahead. Shout out Dame Dashman.
all right. First of all, how have you been?
Perplexed. How's that?
Perplexed?
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, I've been watching, a lot of things going on, and then I see a lot of good things, and I see a lot of things. It's like, But I don't know. I think life's like that for the most part. And then based on your perception of it, then, you can straighten it out how you want to from there.
Okay. What made you come up with the name?
Which one? All right.
Hey, how did
King
that?
Kihei. So, actually, I used to be, a lot of people, when they talk to me based upon when they knew me, right? Back in the day, knew me as Dirt, right? And I had a whole acronym for it, right? Divine intervention relayed through you daily. And it was a filter created for me to understand other people's perception on how they look at people. Because a lot of people don't know the dirt houses more life than like anything on the planet. Did you know that?
Well, yeah.
Actual
that's the
dirt.
foundation.
But exactly. And that's the other part, is the foundation. But I used to do jazz poetry jams on 18th and Vine. And then Glenn North, he used to be like, man, he was like, dude, you're saying you got to change your name. You got to change your name. And he kept doing it. I was like, man, all right, man, let me dig deeper. He forced me to dig deeper.
Okay.
Dig dirt. So then when I found out, I just started really studying. I just became more of who I am. So Kihei is short from my Hawaiian name, right? Kihei Manu. And it really translates to like God's armor. Like, that's my name.
That's cool.
Right? And then the fact that when I did some more research, I found out I am related to the royal family of Hawaii. So, King Kihei.
Damn.
Got it.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's all right. That's hard. Okay.
Yep. Shout out Glenn North.
He went from to dirt to something crazy.
Yeah, it's like a self-realization, right? But it's like sometimes you can walk through life and other people will recognize before you recognize who you are sometimes. So, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's how it was with me growing up. Because, like, they always say, like, nicknames are not, they're given to you. They're not
you can't
just,
pick them.
You can't pick them. Somebody will
That's
pick
true.
you. They're like, hey, this is you. It's like, this is you.
Well, actually, my Hawaiian name was picked for me by the eldest, right? And it's kind of it's a traditional thing, right? A lot of people, when you get a Hawaiian name, it should be the patriarch or the family that kind of, and it has a lot of significance based upon like the characteristic that you're gonna play in life. Okay. In a sense, that's kind of how we do that traditionally. So
that's dope, man.
Yeah,
because it's personified through the animals, right?
That's Amakuas when you talk about the animals, spirit animals. But no, like your name it means a lot. There's a lot of kuleana with your name. Okay. Like in Hawaii, as far as the, culturally. It's a lot of purpose, Your name should mean something.
Facts.
And that's also where you start developing like your worth and value, with your name. When you see somebody like, hey, how you doing? But if you say their name, watch how that changes that dynamic when you talk to them.
I 100%
So,
agree.
Right, it's that special button with everybody.
Yep, and it's Kihei. You got it now. Okay, cool.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But all right, man. So speak about that though. Speak about your upbringing of because you sat there and said, I'm Hawaiian.
I can't tell them everything. You know what I'm saying? But
you got to give them what they want.
But yeah, I was born. In Honolulu.
Okay.
I guess I could say I'm a military baby in a sense, right? 'Cause my pops, he from South Central, Watts, right? And he ended up going out there. That's how he met my mama, and that's how I came to be. But yeah, I moved a lot as a kid. Seen a lot of culture clashes, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Yes.
Because on the Aina or Hawaii, it is not like the mainland, as we call it. So it was culturally different. Some things are similar, but man, you know what I mean? Just seeing the type of compassion you're shown, which is good, like getting that type of love and compassion, and then going to South Central. Not saying no letter, but it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of vibe.
It's different.
Especially back in the day, you know what I mean, during like the crack era, man, it was seen a lot, you know what I mean, at a very young age. So in a sense, it was good because it let me appreciate things differently than most people, because I got to see the contrast that a lot of people like probably never got to experience. So, and then that was before I moved to Kansas City, and then I was like, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, when I first got here,
Culture shock.
oh yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm in the middle of nowhere, ain't no people. I said, where's the water at?
Where's the water?
No water? Like, what
no
we gonna
beach.
do? You seen cows? I was like, dang, what? Like I was like, I'd never seen bales of hay. You know what I'm saying? Before I came to Kansas City, things like that.
When I went to California to visit my cousins there, go to school with them, the kids would be like, "Oh, you drive tractors to school?"
Yeah. You in the country? You in the middle of the country?
We have cars too. Like,
and then
my dad drives a Volvo. What are you talking about?
My folks was laughing at me. There's like, no, and then we started driving towards the city. I was like, oh, there's people. I was like, I really didn't know. I was like, what are we doing?
It's not fields.
Like, oh man, like. And the airport back then wasn't that developed.
Right,
and it was like there was like nothing over there. I was like, bro, we're in the middle of nowhere. Like,
so speak about back then though. When did you move to KC?
Shoot, a couple decades ago. What was that?
The shit.
When the Chiefs wasn't good.
Early 2000s.
We got
lots of periods. Depends who the quarterback
was. That's very recently. It depends on the quarterback.
Nah, they good now. I mean, they still good. But yeah. Look at them. Yep.
I mean,
but I'll say I was raised here too, though, because a lot of my upbringing was here. A lot of people, I met, in life, and a lot of life experience definitely based around Kansas City. So I'm at the point now. It's like, I guess I'm more Kansas City, than anywhere else now, because I've probably lived here the longest. That's why.
Right. You lay down your roots here. Okay.
Yeah.
Because now that you sat there and said the South Central LA, like, I can kind of hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah.
You definitely, man, like military or whatever, man, you definitely are seasoned with a lot of different cultures.
But I got a lot of family, the time. Man, yeah.
A lot of family.
Yeah. Shout out to Ohana, man. All right.
Hey, Ohana, hey. I love that. So tell me a little bit about your influences and what made you dive into the culture of hip-hop.
Man. Remember cassette tapes, man. And
oh, damn.
I remember that. What was that? Too Short? I probably should have been listening to that. You know what I mean? That's all we were listening to. I blame my father for that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely influenced. Definitely strong West Coast influence, man. That, Domino, Butter Law. I remember all that stuff, man. Snoop Dogg, Dre, of course. But in Hawaii, it was Bob Marley.
Makes sense. Closer to
and Bob Marley was just nonstop, just everywhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
And it was like, so it was like you got this gangster, West Coast, but then you have this conscious, reggae music.
Right.
And then you're just like, man, you know what I mean? And then I just like the hip hop. I like the way it sounded, and and influenced me a lot in life. learning how to speak. Shout out to Too Short,
What's my favorite word?
You know what I'm saying? That NWA, all that stuff. Grew up with that. Definitely Ice Cube was a big influence also, man.
Okay.
But
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
At a young age. Then it changed through life,
So how old are you now?
Immortal.
Immortal. He said immortal.
It's a good age.
There you go.
Hey,
It's a
man,
good
that's a good age there.
Yep.
You never grow old.
Mm-mm.
YOLO.
Like Benjamin Button, man, we gonna get younger. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. So I want your opinion right now on like the state of hip hop right now.
Woo.
And it's a 2-part question because
I was like, how? Yeah, you got to specify what you mean
I'm
by
about
that.
to. So with the mainstream right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then also with the local scene.
All right, mainstream. Man, it's too watered down and it's all cookie cutter to me for the most part, right? You have a few that stand out, but like from a creative standpoint, you only have a few to me that's really like, man, like I like Kendrick because Kendrick ain't scared to push boundaries and stuff like that, right?
Damn right.
I like Drake. I think Drake makes
Okay.
good music. So I'm telling you, and people can say, whatever they want to say about both of them. I got a video I posted, and I told him, I said, Drake, you're not gonna beat Kendrick, dog. That's his lane. Like you can't, like that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? Pulitzer, Kenny, bruh. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, but I can't deny, and everybody around can't deny, they was listening to Drake. They was listening to something from Drake, period.
Right.
And they probably done got him a girl off
enjoyed
of
it.
Drake's song. Yeah, it was kicking
Right.
in the club off of Drake's song. So to just like take away, like, nah, man, you don't get those many records. You know what I'm saying? And
Touche.
like, dude,
Right.
and not be and saying somebody all of a sudden nobody liked him. Nah, I can't rock with that like that. That's what I'm saying. Me, I like Kendrick more because I gravitate more towards the lyricism. If that makes
you.
sense.
Oh, yeah,
But I can't
100%.
say that Drake ain't a lyricist, or his writers ain't no lyricists.
I was like, let's clarify
but at
this
the
real
same
quick.
time, you know what I mean? I would gravitate more to Kendrick's style. Actually, I remember the first time I heard Kendrick, it was on a Games album.
The city.
Yeah. And I was like, man, this dude right here, my snack back down, and it's crazy because hearing it, he actually took me back to my childhood, certain things, watching, like, man, it was like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the Raider snapback hats, with the green bill, and you know what I mean? I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Just hearing that, I was like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
I don't condone dick riding.
Yeah, I'm addicted too. It's like that, bro.
Got a lot of
I'm
sticky
like,
dying,
so.
crying, yeah.
But just to hear that, I heard. Actually, you know what else I heard for the first time from Game was Nipsey, and that was the first time I heard him on Let's Roll. Right?
He brought Nipsey here to Lawrence.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like he was putting Nipsey on hard.
And we talk about the state of hip hop. I think Game get a lot of shade, but he's. I mean, that dude is raw. Personally, if you ask me,
He just starts a lot of beefs.
yeah, I think that's a cultural thing.
Hey, man.
That's
Hey,
what we said. Like
he,
that,
every single time he's about to drop an album, he's like, "Oh, I'm going after this guy." It's like, God damn, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, but
like, all right,
he
let me
makes
listen to
good
these few
music though.
tracks.
So,
Yeah, he
but
does
if you
make
listen
it,
to
yeah.
his whole catalog, like to me, he makes great music.
He does.
He's
make
a
great
great.
music.
He's a barsmith. All that. Like
Him and 50 Cent need to make a record again.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I'm just saying, you put them two together and it's gold.
Personally, I
Platinum.
think Game rap better than 50.
I do too.
So
Yeah, it's not a question.
you know what I mean. Like,
But-
then I
but this
watch
Game-
people online. I'm like, now you come to being like a businessman. No, that's the same thing. Like you talk about Drake and Kendrick. Like, hold on, Game. No, that's 50's lane right there. Like you ain't touching him on that. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
can't make hooks
over
though,
there,
like 50.
you know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like, and that's the thing too. I think society as a whole is like we so divisive, and we just want to divide everybody. When it's like, bro, like, can we celebrate the greatness that we watching? Can we just because these people are great in their own things, right? Like we could talk about, say for example, we'll go something crazy. Street Fighter. Everybody got a character that they play with in Street Fighter. You ever play Street Fighter?
100% Blanca.
See? Hey, I'm gonna tell you this.
I already know what you're beating you to it, but
Everybody good until you play the dude that played with the player that nobody played with. And then you be like, hey, hold on. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is putting work in. Blanca was one of them players.
Yeah,
now, you play with Blanca, like, hey, he can really, you know what I mean? He can go in. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the same thing, though. You got to celebrate the greatness, to me, of what they bring. It's like a big crown box, and you got different colored crowns, man. You know what I mean? So, just like, yeah, that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
The local scene, then.
The local scene, I actually kind of like the current state of the local scene because it's looking like we're getting more structured and we're starting to highlight more of the talent that is here. Now, honestly, I'm going to be 1,000,000% with you. I've been on tour and everything. The best talent is here. Like, I'm serious. Like, if somebody could come here and be like, hey, pick like the top 10 from here and go anywhere else, we gon' eat them. I'm telling you, it's gonna be ugly. Huh. Seriously, that's how I honestly feel about it. Cause when I go on road stuff and they'll see me, they're like, "Who is?" Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I gotta give them the yep.
Okay.
We get that Gates barbecue, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but they don't know, right? Because dealing in LA, they used to look at us as they call flyover city. To be honest with you, and you look at the regional, the coastal cities and stuff. That's how they view it because that's how when I was living, you know what I mean. We was just like, where are we going? What? Middle of nowhere? What? You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I get
middle
it, somewhere,
but they can't. I don't think they can say that no more.
Nah, they can't.
They can't say that no more. Yeah. But also know the talent is here because it's like you saturated everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I think every region has a specific thing. That's regionally based. Like, what do you think about when you think about the East Coast?
I think they're gonna be coming with bars,
like
Griselda and all them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they're gonna be coming. Okay, what do you think about the West Coast?
I mean, right now they on top right now.
But what kind of energy? You know what I'm saying? To me, they tribal. West Coast is more tribal, right?
Okay,
East Coast is more. I would say more conscious based,
right? Agree.
And in the South, to me, is more soul. There's a soul to it. I ain't saying nobody else got these things, period. But I think of like I'm gonna go get money. You gonna go to New York? You want to go party and kick it? Probably
South.
Gonna go to the South.
Yeah, you gonna go to the South. I get it. Yeah.
You want to go kick somebody's ass? You gotta go hit the West Coast. I was like, cause that's you know what I mean.
You gonna find some shit for sure.
Now the thing they don't ever talk. So if I ask you that, what is the Midwest?
The West Coast.
The Midwest is the West Coast?
And that's what I was about to ask you. Like,
I don't think so.
You don't think that is that way anymore?
I think it's the melting pot because it like for example, we can go say Chicago, right? And that's a Midwestern city,
true,
right? So who's like the best artist out of Chicago?
Oh God, we
give me like 3 of them.
Kanye,
Lupe Fiasco, yeah, I mean
Twista,
yeah.
Stop right there,
Dirk.
Yeah. I love what y'all just said.
Okay.
Them is 4 different types of artists.
Facts.
And they are all dope.
Okay.
Kanye dope, Dirk dope, Lupe dope. I like Common too, to be honest with you. And Twista dope. And then when you look around, they have a uniqueness to them that really can't be replicated.
Okay, so then...
Then, when you think about Kansas City,
yes,
you put Tech in there, it cannot be duplicated.
100%.
Rich cannot be duplicated. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so
that's the difference. Now, if I go to the East Coast, I'm going to find 8 people that's going to be bars. Like, I'm on the block with it. You know what I mean?
Hold up. Time out real quick. Mm-hmm. Rich can be duplicated. Who? Jacka. Who else is J Diggs?
Jacka was way different than Rich.
Yeah.
It's all that mob music.
Oh, it's mob music.
It's all mob.
Okay, that's like saying nobody else could talk about getting money. Everybody could talk about that topic.
Talk about it, yeah. But
like nah,
man. About emulating their style.
Yeah, their style. Their that.
I agree with what
you can't take. You can take Rich to any other city. You're not going to see that.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but there is.
But you can. Like, just, I'm telling you, that's, to me, is the uniqueness of the Midwest. And that's why, like, in Kansas City, you can go anywhere and do that, I'm telling you. Because you got artists here that can do that.
Okay,
That's why I feel about the local scene.
Okay,
I think the best artists are here.
Then who's the next then up in line besides your Riches and your Techs?
From here?
Because you mentioned 2, and we sat there and said that about Chicago, where you had Lupe, and you got all different types.
From
of
here,
group.
you definitely got Young Boss.
Casey Young Boss, yeah.
I like Sobe Hayes a lot. Sunday
can rap her ass off.
There's like Miss Nicole. Who else you got? I see Dewey. He doing his thing. Then you got, man. There's a lot of talent out here, man. Cuz goes. I like him. Mars Black. I've seen him.
Rob Lowe.
Oh yeah, Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe.
Right. Like a work ethic too.
Stupid crazy.
Myself. Let's see here. Rob Ruckus. What up, my guy? You know what I mean?
Rob Ruckus, what's up?
See
you next week.
Don Domingo. Y'all better get linked up with him. I'm telling you.
He was on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don Domingo.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people here, bro. Like, all them artists, right? You just do a tour with them. There's more if I left you out. It's nothing personal or whatever, but I'm telling
There's
you.
a lot of names, though.
And I'm telling you, dope. But then I ask myself, okay, with the local scene, why are they not celebrated to that scale?
Why is that?
What's the answer?
I think
like, what
honestly,
is
I think it's infrastructure mixed with business acumen.
I think that's a good answer.
Because I can't necessarily like say the resources ain't here, but the resources are here, but it's like they haven't been developed enough to
utilize correctly.
Yeah, like
utilize them correctly.
Because you have the internet now, you have a different avenue to streamline access to things you need that didn't exist.
That's true.
Back then. And then I think that or and then technology's changing, social media, and then what they deem as being good on social media versus in person is different.
Facts.
And that's why I'm saying that, like, going on the road, telling you, I'd be like, man, bring me any of these 5 people on the stage. And we'll mop. I'm telling you, mop their city, like mop them. Telling you. And that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's because the Midwest has they've been slept on so long, in a sense, and they're really giants. So now it's like, they're gonna be woken up, and then go somewhere else. And they're gonna be off guard because they're not gonna believe like this. You know what I mean? Oh, they just
middle of the map.
They got cows and hay. I mean, they pull up. They're like, wait a second.
Tractors,
Matter of fact, a big representation of that is like Mahomes. He is like the exact representation of it.
That is true.
When he first came in, nobody was like, "Oh, this is gonna be Michael Jordan." Like nobody
assumed that.
Nobody thought that. Next thing you know, they're like, "Hold on, man, this dude is different."
Right.
I don't know. You see him in that Chargers game where he started for Alex Smith, bro. He was hitting everybody in the chest.
Yeah.
Dart, 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 dart. I was like,
but nobody celebrated. Okay, like a LeBron. When LeBron came in the league, there was a hype. There was all these things surrounding him.
The chosen one.
That did not happen. I did not see that with Mahomes.
No, you didn't.
That's why I say it's like a good representation of it, because when he came, everybody's like, wait, what? Too late.
Facts.
It's too late.
You're right. You're right. True.
You don't have a plan for that because you ain't never seen that. Like, what are you gonna do?
That's dope. That's a good perspective on it.
But he's already elevated past your level.
Yeah, like know what you gonna do. That's the.
But now he's untouchable.
But now that's what I'm saying about the Kansas City artists.
Yeah, I get
because if you go, what are they gonna expect? They don't know what to expect, and then I'm telling you, these artists they were like, what?
I get it.
That's why I say that.
So speaking about the tours, what type of tours did you go on?
Man, the last one I did was with Dizzy Wright and Chris Calico, and it was dope. Dope experience. Learned a lot. You know what I mean? Every time I go, I like to learn, right? Because I'm like, I don't know everything. I'm the first one to tell I don't know everything. You know what I mean? as I go, I say, okay, I understand that. I see what's going on.
Okay.
You know, and shout out Mr. Cole. And then when I went, it was crazy watching people have to change their show set. Have you ever like
it gets crazy? Yes.
like I was like, ah, you know what I mean? Where it's like, and then hearing some of the stage crew people, they're like, hey man, y'all putting pressure on. I was like, I know, we from Kansas City.
Yeah,
You didn't. You thought we was just, they just, so, you know what I mean? Now they're like,
Okay.
yeah, I just had a whole conversation. It didn't say no words right there. If y'all didn't catch that right there, I said, yeah. But,
gotcha.
but it was dope and connecting with people. I don't know none of these people, and I like doing that because then you get I think you get a more honest, like review of what you're doing. Like if they don't know you, they don't know what to expect, then it's a more genuine response.
Right. It's a blank canvas.
Yeah, because they're like, I don't know what this guy or what were they about to do, and then you do it,
true.
and then they're like, oh my God, I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Kansas City artists would just, I'm telling you, they would be like,
they'll dumbfound you. And
they'd
then
be
you're
like, man,
hit.
what? I'm like, yeah, like these dudes is dope out here,
Yeah.
So that's why I say that, from seeing that, experiencing that. And something else, I want everybody to know this. Bro, I was selling CDs.
Yeah.
A lot of CDs.
And you're still doing it to this
I'm going to
day.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because people out here, nobody buys CDs. That ain't, you can't tell me, you can tell me that. That's fine. Keep thinking that.
Yep.
But that ain't how that worked.
It's all about physicality these days, man. Because you just sat there and said it with like what the virtual world is showing you, what the real world
is,
you.
right?
The real world is.
I
exactly that.
mean, you can go on YouTube and watch how to get out of a chokehold,
or get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, like, or you can really have to fight somebody. You be like, hold on, like, that didn't work, did it? We all, like. That's my representation of.
He said, "Didn't work, did it?"
That's the same thing too.
Out.
Like the mainstream is the internet putting you in a chokehold,
Facts.
and the local scene is like, hey, okay, that's how I look at it. So
hey, that's exactly what I just got done.
That's why I go back to my point of being perplexed.
Okay.
Because like we celebrating what shouldn't be celebrated to me. Like you're celebrating the gimmick, like. Man, like we could talk about society with the drug dealers versus the drug users. Like, what are we celebrating? You know what I'm saying? And you look at that. That's why I'm looking at society. Like, all right, look where we at. You know what I mean? Seen a lot. Yeah. And that's why I'm perplexed about it. But I'm also like, all right, let's see what type of clay we gonna throw our way and what we gonna make out of it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Give me some Play-Doh, goddammit.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm about to make me a canvas.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to ask you this though: how did you get linked up with Chris Calico and Dizzy to get on that tour?
Actually,
touring is hard, bro.
Shoot, Miss Nicole, the queen of hustle. She called me up. She's like, hey, I was like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like I'll roll. We did the live experience event. It was a dope event. And it's like we came together and was like, how can we do something unique, but that people would appreciate, based off of like not being the typical cliche type of events, right? We create experiences. We don't want you just, it's the same thing, same. Nah, you ain't never gonna know. You come see me perform what I'm gonna do, because I'm a true artist. Because part of that is, I've been at shows, the DJ, something mess up with the DJ. I'm like, cool, give me the mic, boom. They be like, what's happening right now? We freestyling. We doing whatever. I was like, we can put a different beat on. I don't care, because when you're a true artist, it don't matter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we saw you at the Moto show Thursday, a few Thursdays ago, whatever. But like, I knew who you were because of SmartAlec and whatnot.
That's my
guy. But like, I sat there, I was like, okay, cool, heard your music and stuff like that. But let's see how the stage presence is. And the thing is, bro, you were a special guest. You were just like, hey man, I'm gonna come and do a couple tracks or whatever. Yeah, and like I told Danny, I was like, there's Don Domingo, there's Rob somebody, but like watch watch King, like this dude in this 24 jersey.
Kobe, we 2400.
Yeah, and I was like, just watch
What up?
him, and you know, you literally, like I sat there and said, you know, you got Rob, you got Don, and whatever y'all performing. Then you get on there, bro, and like everything that you were saying on the tracks that you were doing, I was like, all right, bro, like I was following.
Yeah, this guy can perform. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this guy.
Like I was following. I was like, okay.
Here's the catch 22. Is it performing or is it just authentic?
I think hold on. I think it goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because MCs move the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you can get on there and be like, yo, I'm here, everybody, blah, blah. And it's like, you could have the style or whatever. But like, if you're really actually saying some shit in there that makes you go like, okay, wait, what? Okay. It's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's
right.
You can go anywhere and do that.
But that's what I'm saying. But then you got also people that are really great performers.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Because like
Moto's
a phenomenal. Like he can shut the whole venue down.
That dude is. I was like, whoa. Like it was
right. Costume changes the whole thing.
Yeah, I was like, dude, it's like a movie right now. This is cool. Like I was like,
but you
saw
popcorn. Yeah, but you saw with
crowd
how
engagement,
many people and everything. But he was engaging. He was like, yo, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Now I'm gonna pick which one you're gonna go with. Whoop de whoop. And they went dark or whatever the case may be. But the thing is, even when you went on with Don Domingo's set, bro, like you literally. I mean, I knew a few of your songs and whatnot, and I knew of you because of, SmartAlec and whatnot, and Hurricane, the whole collective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew of it, but I was like, all right, let's see how I can control this crowd. And you did. And I was like, okay, dude, people are really, like, just in tune to what he's saying.
Dang. Thank you.
I'm being for
you
real.
Were the special guest and no shade on Don and Rob.
No, they are.
I love those dudes, but yeah.
And my guys and my brothers.
But you look like the Kendrick where you're just kind of like, all right, here goes Don and here goes Robin and here comes you rapping. And everyone's like, okay, well, now pay attention.
Yeah, with the all Yellow Pumas and yeah.
Yep. You remember the shoes? Everything new. Tell them.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like, just from that show alone, you know what I'm saying? It was like, boom, all right, we know exactly what he's saying.
Well, I put it as I just got more. I put more hours in than the average person, and that's the thing too. Like, actually, it was crazy. I was at I went to an event, the Cool Kids event. Shout out Trilly Van Gogh, and I went checked them out, and then the guy was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Didn't you perform at the Westport Coffee House like 13 years ago?" I was like, "Dang." He's like, I remember you. I was like, I love hearing that because it's like, okay, I must have made an impression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, because I was like, hey, I forgot. I was like, forgot your name. Trying to. Sometimes I forgot your name, but it's okay because you probably gonna say my name wrong, so we even. You know what I'm saying? So we even. I did it on purpose.
You're King son, right?
But just to hear that, and he was like, man, and that to me is very humbling, right? Because it's like, man, you got all these people doing something. Well, and then it's like to just to stand out or that uniqueness. Man, that humbles me every time because I'm like, man, like, bro, nobody has to do nothing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't have to do a podcast. Y'all could just be like, I'm just gonna play video games all day and smoke some weed or whatever. And y'all chose to do something. So that's what I'm saying. Instead of being like dividing people, like we should celebrate people that do something. Like you doing something. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Cause what makes a person do something or not?
Drive and yeah.
I mean, there's really not really anything to it. It's just your motive on what you want to do. You know, Epitome said he's like, hey, I stopped doing rapping and created a platform.
He's not lying,
and he's not.
He did. You know what I mean? And
that's what we did with the pod. It was like, bro, like it's like, all right, man, because I was doing a little bit about me. I was doing managing and stuff like that, and I was managing people's careers, and egos came to play and par, all that stuff. And I was like, you know what, man, I'm going to take a step back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a fan of all these people, so why don't I interview them?
Smart. That's pretty slick.
That's how it became.
Hold on, and we do got to put Epitome on there for performance. Have you ever seen Epitome perform?
He go.
Hey. He hard. I'm like.
Exactly.
I'm like, hold on, has he got the shiesty on with the what's going on? Like, man, what? Like that. He used that sample. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He
definitely shout out.
He's talented as hell.
I go on about performers from another one of the best performers they sleep on to me is Mad Marlin. If you never seen Mad Marlin perform,
I have not.
Bro, he's a problem. Like if you ever see Matt Marlin perform, and he was one of the first too, like really just yeah. But that's the thing too. Like we have all this great talent, but I'm like, how can you never heard of Matt Marlin? You know what I mean?
That is
That's a
true.
good point.
And I've
So
heard
where
of him.
is he?
He's based out of Wyandotte. You know what I mean?
Wyandotte,
But
okay.
he's those that like they know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there's so much talent. I don't know all the people. All people don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing when you just show up and then they're like, hey man, who was that? That's Kansas City.
That's what happened to us. He's like, man, he's like, let's go out and show some love to Snoopy, which was a dude that was on our podcast and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, bet, let's do it, whatever. I'll pull up. And he was performing or whatever. But then there was this cat there that like had no idea, who none of these people were. I swear to God. And I'm sitting there, like he was talking to some people and whatnot. And then there was this guy named, he went by Visa Spitz.
Yep.
But he go by BG Woe now. And like literally, like he was rapping, and literally, like I'm like. And like I'm like, okay, everybody perform, but then I'm sitting there with my arms folded, and I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Like the entire time I'm just in tune. I'm like, dude, this dude's dope. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
But now you do.
Facts.
Right? And that's how that works.
Yeah,
So
he's stupid talented.
that's how I feel, that's what I feel about Kansas City, because like you'll have a new artist come out.
Damn right.
I don't feel that. That's my problem with the mainstream. I'm like, I don't feel that.
So, all right. So, speak about some of the records that you have done.
Okay.
There's one thing I want to ask you about how you got Jadakiss on a damn record.
SmartAlec.
God damn it, Alec. Damn it.
He's the guy.
God. Chris Brown, that's what Hurricane said.
Hey, bro, Smart. I'm telling you, and people don't know, man. He's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, he has. For
And
sure.
like, man, he's got MTV, Ozone, like all that stuff, way before all this. He was doing that at like 16.
I know he was, yeah.
And I was like, I remember when I first heard him, man. He got some guys brought him to me. I was like, man, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. I was like, hey, man, this dude is cold. I was like, and I never heard nothing like it. And I was like, this dude was like, and he was like kind of a lot of stuff I hear now, he was doing that. Back
before,
then.
100%.
I was like, so I'm like, damn, they just catching up to him. You know what I mean? It was
he was Dipkiss before Dipkiss.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah. Actually, man, he don't get enough credit, man. And it's like, that's the thing too. I see is like, why not?
Would you
Like-
put him on one of the goats of
Yes.
Kansas City? When
Yeah,
it comes
like
down to
like making
production?
beats. Yes. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, without doubt. Yeah.
Subliminal like was everywhere.
Dude, he's so, and people don't know, like, he's not just stuck on one genre.
No, he's
Dude,
not.
this dude is.
No, he's not at all.
He'll pull up in Hans Zimmer some like, I'm telling you. Yes.
Yes, he'll pull up in some
Absolutely.
makeup and all types of shit talking about.
Now, like, you talking about making beats production, to me, I could tell you who I think is still the best. Don Juan.
Been trying to get that dude on this damn podcast forever.
And this is why, because, man, go ahead and put Mitchell Bate on in the club.
Yeah, we already know that.
You know, make Planet Rock. I'm telling you.
Right.
Man, how old is them songs, bro?
It doesn't matter, bro. He
It's
had
'cause
the
it's-
sound.
And that's the power of music to me. Like, if it's good, that's classic material.
You're right, 100%.
Like, one of my favorites is Cloudy Eyes Stroll.
Cloudy Eyes.
Love that. I used to just man,
Yeah.
that was my, you know what I mean?
That
Like,
was my favorite one.
Yeah,
the best off
like-
that album. Yep.
I agree.
bro, I'm
Cloudy
telling
Don
you.
Juan is
Eyes.
But
Yeah, that shit was dope.
like, he's
That shit was hella
he's I haven't really seen a producer. You could get Jay White did it. I mean,
Jay
you
White did,
definitely
yeah.
he's
Jermaine,
done. He did
yep.
what like really hasn't been done either, right? And these are things like you cemented legacies, right? But then like that's how I look at it, right? That's like my Mount Rushmore. You got to put him there. You put Don Juan there. I'm putting Alec there. Who else y'all got in mind? Who else y'all think?
Producing wise?
Yep.
From the town?
7.
Yes.
Yes. 7.
That's it right there. Michael Summers.
Yeah.
He is probably,
Yeah.
Good one, Daniel.
That's
Good one.
a great one.
Fuck yeah, that's
Thank
a great
you.
one.
I did something right.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah. Wow.
He
yeah.
does a lot of things right. But yeah.
But then now, now that's changed too. Like you look at the I think the beats are better now than what they were back then.
From 7?
No, I'm talking
you
about,
talking about-
in general for the industry as a whole. I think the instrumentation now is just, you had nothing like that.
No.
Like even 10 years ago. But then I'm like, then it's like, so that got better. And then I'm looking at these artists like, what? Like, what happened?
You got worse.
Yeah. Or is it just that the beats got so good they're overcompensating? You know what I mean? They're like, we got to balance
I can
this
just,
out.
no,
The artist, you know what I mean? Just to
That is,
balance
though.
it out.
That-
you know what I mean?
that is. The
Shout
beats
out
are there,
to the
though.
producers. You know what I mean? That just
because I'm gonna hum a word on the track.
yeah, I'm cool.
Hey,
on
man, I'm going to say one track, and I bet you everybody here can sing it. Fiend by Travis Scott and Playboi Carti. Fiend. Like, that's and that's
Man.
what I'm saying. If you're talking about, it is terrible. but Travis Scott
God, I don't
has
know
did
what
that,
that
though.
is.
You don't know what Fiend is?
No, thank
Yeah,
God.
go to a rage. It's a terrible song, but that's what it is though. Travis Scott is not a lyricist. That
But
dude is
that's,
not.
but that's
he's
the thing
not.
too, though, right? So it's like somebody like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that's-
makes you
That's
a
what
rapper?
I'm saying. That's my question.
Are you a rapper or are you an artist?
Yeah, he's an artist.
He's an artist. And
Okay,
is
so then
is
there we go. That clarifies.
Is
it
that
right
what
there.
separates it? Yeah, I hit you. I told you I was gonna get deep. Y'all gotta answer that.
Yeah, I'm just
Have them answer the question. What is what constitutes an artist from a rapper?
like, I don't.
What's the difference or why?
They emphasize rhythm, rhyme, and wordplay usually over a beat. Yep.
Who's that?
So this is what a rapper is.
Artists do that too.
Yeah, rhyme and wordplay. Yeah, lyrics.
You tell me Michael
don't think- I
Jackson.
don't think there's
Hold
a
on.
di- I don't
You
think
tell
there's a
me Michael
difference.
Jackson wasn't doing
A
that.
rapper is defined not simply by what they say, but also by how they say it with rhythm, rhyme, and presence.
That's
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
So that's Sade. Exactly.
true.
Don't go
Marvin
to
Gaye.
Chat
That's everybody.
Don't go to Chat GPT, man.
No, you're right.
Go
Like,
to
that's-
outside.
Go to outside.
and go do something and answer it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just curious.
Like,
This shit knows stuff, man.
He said Travis Scott. He ain't a rapper.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
not a rapper's not always a lyricist.
Correct. I mean, that's a good question. You might need to put that on there. Like, what is the difference between a rapper and an artist? Hey man, hold on, man. You can never in my presence talk down on Andre 3000.
I'm not talking bad about him.
You can't tell me this dude is not a rapper, bro.
No, he's.
I didn't say it. I said he's an
He's
artist.
everything.
Y'all tripping. He is an artist, but
He's
he's
an
a
artist.
rapper too,
I brought him up because
That dude's a full-blown artist. He's making flute music right now.
bro. Which was dope, by the way. And I think the culture needed that when he did it, for real.
And he just sat there and said, he's like, I can't be rapping. I'm in my 50s right now. What you want me to rap about?
Hova.
Hey, speaking about Hova, when is Hova's album dropping?
I don't know.
What you mean?
What you mean?
What you mean?
What you?
He can't rap. Like, the thing is,
Man,
it's like
what?
they not doing anything no more.
God did. Y'all telling me he wasn't killing that, slaying that?
Bro,
What is wrong with
do you
y'all?
want to stand there for like at least 4 minutes listening to him rap? No.
Yes.
who's Hova?
Oh, Jay-Z.
Oh, stop it. Hey, he's saying the back. He in the back.
Look at his face. He's like, am I
Hey,
tripping?
man, what you drinking?
I never heard the Hova.
Hey,
I heard Hova.
hey, you stay in the back. He said,
This ain't good for you.
Peanut
Whatever
gallery,
you
you better
drinking.
stay over there.
you stay
Peanut
you
gallery.
stay in the back.
Man, hold on, bro. Y'all tripping.
You stay in the back. He said, Hova. Who's Hova?
Y'all tripping.
Sleepy Hollow and shit like that. We listen. That's what we listen to. We listen to people like that. Sleepy
Hollow. Oh, okay.
Shit like that.
Like Black Thought?
Black Thought, go. You
Black
wouldn't-
Thought is stupid.
You wouldn't just sit
Stupid
there and
hard.
watch him for 4 minutes?
No.
Tripping.
Yeah, Black
Black Thought
that's
hard.
You
crazy.
want to listen to this dude rap
you-
nonstop for 4 minutes.
You do it all the time.
I
At
hear
least-
him rap for longer than
At
that.
least he's saying a different word.
Yeah, he's not rhyming the same word over and over.
Right,
over
and
again.
maybe he's going with cadences or whatever, but he's not like, bro, that's a long ass song to listen to. It's the same thing with Eminem was on Speedum with Tech. It's like, God damn, bro, when are you gonna stop?
He's still rapping, so I don't think he's gonna stop.
No, I'm talking about in the song.
Hold on. And then we're gonna go back. We're gonna have a moment again where I talk about I listened to that cassette tape with Too Short, and he specifically told me that he not gonna stop rapping. And he's still here.
But okay, still rapping is fine.
Can't stop
I love
I won't
Eminem
stop.
rap.
And he's
rap,
still
right.
here.
I love Black Thought.
Right.
them was-
He's quit
I
like
love
4
Andre
times.
3000.
Bro, it's
But
been
the
his
thing is,
last
it's like,
tape how
Them
many
was
times?
affirmations.
Drink. You know what? Drink your nut juice. Come on. You put it down.
This is a liquid death, by the way. I don't know what y'all are talking about with nut juice. Man.
Forget it.
He just saying that because they think I'm a little nuts sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, but hey,
It's all good. At least you knew Travis Scott was a rapper.
I don't know. We got to let the world decide what's the difference between a rapper or artist. And you
right.
probably need to put up. We're gonna ask Andre 3000. He a rapper or artist or both? I'm gonna play these flutes, bro.
I get it, but he is fully. You were talking about an artist that is fully established that he could do that. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar can drop a flute album tomorrow and everybody will listen to it by tomorrow. Yeah. He's established.
Then would he be an artist or a rapper?
Kendrick is not a rapper. He's an artist. He is an artist. That dude can do everything, bro. He can
both.
Do. Yeah, but
I see Kendrick play no flutes. Man, don't let me find out he got a flute album too.
Now he play the clarinet.
Drake is both.
Drake is both.
I guess yeah, but I feel like Drake is an artist.
Yeah,
he's an artist.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you just sat there and said earlier in the episode.
But you can't tell me he ain't no rapper.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You can't tell me he ain't, or his writers ain't.
Quentin Miller. You know what I'm saying? His writers.
I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying is,
he's got such a diverse catalog that yes, he's got some stuff. Where he's definitely a rapper.
Drake is an artist. Eminem, artist. Like I'm saying, don't put these people in boxes.
When Drake first came out, how did you view him?
Artist. You know why?
I did not.
I like Drake when he sings. I don't like when he act tough.
What was the first song you heard from Drake? You telling me the first thing you heard from Drake was him singing?
Yes, So Far Gone. Baby, you were my everything. All I ever wanted. Yes, it was.
We didn't get that at first. That's why he's a rapper. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, what track did you hear from Drake first?
Forever.
Forever is what you heard first? See, that's what I'm saying. And I don't feel like he's rapping really on that. Do right or kill or everything.
Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Man, what?
He spit Degrassi bars? Yeah, while he was getting shot? When he was getting shot?
No, but
so
after that,
I didn't know nothing. Right.
I didn't know nothing about Degrassi.
Yeah,
I didn't know either.
I went to the concert at UMKC.
Oh, when he broke his leg.
Shout out to Richard, maybe everyone. Yeah, I met Drake, and we went over there, and then I was with these two chicks, maybe a little more, and I was like, hey, and they was like Aubrey. I was like, who the fuck is Aubrey? They kept telling me this, like, Degrassi, you know about that? I said, no.
Right, I don't know that kid show.
I know nothing about what y'all talking about right now. But I just know every chick in the city was there. Like, I was like,
dudes will buy my album saying that they bought it for their sister. That's Drake.
Them is bars, though.
Those are bars, but the thing is, he's singing. Like, he for the singing. He's an artist. That's what I'm saying. Stop putting people in boxes. Like, rappers are rappers, but like at the end of the day, you are an artist. You're not a rapper.
He right.
Except if you're a rapper, drop the hottest 16 right now on spot right here.
Well, what you want to hear about?
Freestyle. Drop some shit.
See, that's the thing though. Everybody, I think now you're right. That's a good question because as an artist, I'm gonna be like if I'm in the hood, I can't rap the same thing at the dang the fall festival with your mamas and I can't do that. I can get a little more gritty over here. You know what I'm saying?
The apple orchard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Correct, because we not gonna put certain energy into that food. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a standard to that. But I think everywhere you go is like that. And then even with rapping, there's some people would love a rapper that nobody else like or vice versa because it's in a sense, even as a rapper, it's art.
Waka Flocka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a rapper. You can't put him in certain clubs. He was getting pushed out.
No. You can put him in every club.
Now you can, but when he was out, when he was out, when Flockavelli was out, you could not put him in no club. That dude make me want to rob banks. That dude, I was like, he said,
went to club.
I'm about
the
to
bank
tear this
robbers
whole
is in there too.
Up.
Like, you would do, I mean, what?
I'm tearing the whole club up when listening to Waka Flocka. I don't care. That dude make me want to go off for everything.
Tear the club up. I'm glad you said that. Like 3 6 Mafia.
And Lil Jon.
But them rappers or artists?
Those are artists.
Artists.
You know
3-6 Mafia?
Are artists.
Artists, yeah.
Name a rap group that's won a Grammy.
I should actually know this.
A rap group? Yeah.
Outcast.
A rap group?
Outcast
Outkast
didn't
should've-
win
no,
a
they didn't
Grammy.
win. Then you tell us who. Hey, you guys chat.
It's 3-6 Mafia.
Oh,
3-6
duh.
Mafia.
Damn. He got me. He got me. Hey, man, we got to take something else, bro. He got us over here.
Hold on. I'm everyone.
3-6 Mafia was the first rap group to win a Grammy for Hustle and Flow when they did Whoop That Trick.
Right.
Which is an artistic expression.
So are
Of
they
what?
artists then? Or are they rappers? What we talking about here?
Him as rappers. Well, I would say it like this.
Artists can do everything. 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia today is still getting sampled. Juicy J is a full blown artist.
Nah, I would say this, and I'm glad you said
Yeah,
that.
ho.
I think Bone Thugs and Harmony is
Artist.
more of artists compared to 3-6 Mafia.
They literally had a verses.
I know. Them. That's an artist. Them is rappers.
Artists and artists. No, they're artists, bro. You
So what's Project Pat?
straight up artist.
Straight up, yeah.
How is that?
He's a rapper, bro.
No.
He can
Project
rap,
Pat
yes.
can rap his ass off, but he's an artist.
That raps his ass off.
Yes.
But he can do everything, bro. You put him on
I ain't never heard Project Pat sing,
well, maybe you should listen into it.
and he ain't play no flutes. That's all I'm saying.
That's
Harmonizing, is that what you mean by
Yeah,
artist?
Pata,
All around.
if you had a
There's
choice.
records you have
That's
right
my
now.
song.
Project Pat has literally this girl singing in.
I said him singing.
I know, but I'm talking about reaching the masses, which is this little girl singing Chicken Head.
What?
That's
Which is-
artistry, bro. Like he's literally that's all around.
Chicken Head is you would say that's artistry over rapping?
Name me. All right. Matter of fact, you said this now. It's gonna be a long episode.
You welcome. You don't have content forever.
No, but
dealing with me. But
what I'm
go
saying
ahead.
is, right now, name somebody else that can imitate Project Pat's flow.
That dude from India, Big Stepper, got it on the.
He
what's that dude
cannot
name?
imitate.
Yes,
he
he
can't.
can.
Yeah,
No, he
I
can't.
know what you're
That
talking about.
whole
He
song,
can.
I was like,
He
I
said-
thought this
he's-
dude bite Project Pat.
He says it in the song. He's like I listened to 3-6 Mafia and
And
Project Pat.
he listened to him so much, he started rapping like him.
Yes, but I'm talking about like that flow. No one can ever do it. That's Project Pat.
He did. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
He literally says in the song that he got it from Project Pat.
That's what he's imitating his flow.
What I'm saying is like Project Pat has his own flow.
Yeah.
Period. No one can ever duplicate it.
No,
Just like you just
no,
said.
no, no,
said.
no. The one artist to me that they cannot duplicate to me as a rapper is E40.
Damn.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
That's a real good.
You got me.
too.
You got me. You're right.
Wow.
So is he a rapper or an
Yes,
artist?
He's a rapper.
I think he's an artist.
I always thought he was a
I'm
hype-
make a
We
bitch
get
stand
lost in this
outside.
thing. Why can't he just
Like
be
the
a rap
Statue of Liberty.
artist?
What do you mean? I ain't gonna lie.
I'll make a bitch stand outside forever like the Statue of Liberty.
When I first heard E40,
Yeah.
I
Bars.
really before I seen the cover of it, I thought he was a skinny dude. And then I seen it, I
Hell
was
no.
like, that's E40. Like I'm telling you, my cousin can tell you this. I thought he was. Now here's
Okay,
the
I get
thing
what
though.
you're
Now we gonna get like you said we getting deep. This is dope. So, but why can't a rapper not just be an artist? Because that's still an art form.
I feel like it is, but
Yeah,
that's
And
rap
it's
artist.
them expression, right?
It's a rap artist.
And that's the thing too. I know we in hip hop rap, but I also look at it like, why is it just our culture that got to be subjugated to that? Even within that, that's divisiveness right there. You creating division within just that. You look at all these other genres, they don't happen. And it's like, and then is that inbred in the culture? You got country artists, right?
Yeah.
What's the subgenre or whatever?
I mean, you got
Bluegrass.
Well, there's pop country.
bluegrass.
There's
It's bluegrass.
you know,
That's
there's
what it
all
is.
sorts of different types of.
But then when you get one of them artists, can that bluegrass artist be the country artist?
sometimes
Yes.
depends who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they can do both.
I want you to go online and find a debate like that about a different.
And there, I bet there's a
genre
whole
music.
bunch. People love country
That's what I'm
music.
saying. No, I know they do, but they know like this is. If
That's
you just
the lane actually right now.
if you just put it on and they love country music, right? So Dolly Parton ain't an artist.
She's an incredible artist.
Yeah.
She ain't a country singer.
She's
She's
artist.
a country singer and a country artist. Yeah.
Bam. But you can't be a rapper and an artist. Man, what y'all talking about?
Who said you can't be a rapper and an artist?
We never said you couldn't be
That's what
one.
I'm saying. Like, when you think about it. and
You're
you- and you put
segregating
a-
it.
Yeah,
No,
you were
not.
the one that's segregating it. I'm
Oh,
just
look
saying
at
it's
that.
inclusive.
See this reverse psychology? Hey, man, hey, y'all better listen to Tell Us Why. And I'm going to tell you why right now, what's going on with that.
All right.
That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Breakdancing is art. Turntablism
Everything's
is
an art, yeah.
But then when we talk about rappers, we don't always, I feel they don't get that same love as being an artist. That's art. Is a poet an artist?
Yes.
So a rapper, all rappers are artists
A
then.
poet, okay. Let's dial back in.
Form is an artist.
Yes, it is an artist.
Of the form of art that you're practicing. Because they write it down. A rapper is someone who performs.
Hold on.
Two different things.
He said a rapper is someone who performs.
What? No.
So
That's
then,
what makes a rapper. A rapper is someone who performs something that's spoken word type with energy and
see, that's what I'm saying. I can't rock with that because I hate.
And then a
Hold on,
lyricist
we
is someone
gotta-
who writes it down.
I feel like this is now a debate. This ain't a podcast.
No, it's
I'm
not
just
the
saying what
best.
ChatGPT told me. That's the difference. I asked ChatGPT.
No, we
what the
can.
difference was.
Hey, we can talk about this for a whole nother hour.
Let's go.
So
We
we're
not done,
gonna
but
dump
I'm
it
with
down.
you.
We're
I'm
gonna
with
get.
you.
We're gonna get it dumbed down. You know why? Because they have vocal talents.
The one writing it is
Yes.
the artist.
Your
Right.
artistry is the composure.
Your artistry
right
is how you
too, though.
compose it, though.
is the composure.
And how
right.
you are literally, so I
Or
could
the
write you a
arranger
song
or
that I
whatever.
could not write at all. I'm a great writer, but I can't hit the melodies that you could possibly hit.
Okay.
Right, he can make a badass song, but he sucks at music.
Exactly.
But that's why
You know what I'm saying? I could write you a whole
It's
fucking
really
banger.
interesting.
That's dope.
It's the same thing
I'm
with
a-
Drake.
I'm a-
It's the
I'm
same.
a-
It's the same thing with Drake. Drake had to, like, when he's like, all right, look, when I'm doing Hotline Bling and everything, he had to tap into those creators that wrote that stuff for him.
Yeah.
So when he did that, that made him an international pop star.
Yeah.
That's what made him pop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because One Dance and all that shit, that's all Jamaican sound, all that shit.
Yeah.
Drake has all different flavors and shit like that. That makes him an overall artist because he can touch pop, he can touch reggae, he can touch singing, he can touch rapping, he can touch it all. He's an artist. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with
We're gonna
Andre
let the people decide.
Yeah, there you go.
Regardless,
There you go.
art.
Yeah,
art,
tap in the comments.
Tap in the
tap in
comments.
the comments. Y'all
That's,
listen. Hey, art imitate life, though.
Right. All right. So double down.
He got there.
I only brought that up because
Hey man, hold on. You done? Because we was talking about that earlier. we can't do that. He had to do it all up. Okay, we ain't gonna go into that.
All right. We go. All right. Here we go. Now. All right. So we're damn near at the end of this episode. So.
We didn't do it. We started.
But real quick, I do want to ask you this. So, what do you got coming up next?
I'm actually gonna be in well, this probably won't be on the podcast, but I'll be in Lawrence tomorrow. The Replay Lounge.
Okay.
I love Lawrence, by the way. I like kicking out.
I like
What's
to
your-
replay. Replay's a cool spot.
It's
Replay's
dope.
a dope ass little
Yep.
venue.
I'm gonna be out there tomorrow. Shout out to Yefta. Touch base with my guy out
Yefta,
there.
A1,
Anthemis, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got some shows coming up, working on some projects. I just did the Freedum project, which is actually, it's trap music. So everything I do, like I try to incorporate art into all aspects of what I do, the music, the marketing plan, rollout, whatever, right? So Freedom, right? Because I had an album called Educated Ignorance.
Okay.
And that album to me is like, it was like a reflection of what I'm looking at. It's like a bunch of smart, dumb people everywhere. Like, and I think I'm one of them.
Right, uncommon
like I'm a
sense.
smart, dumb person too, because there's times when I'm dumb too, right? Because ain't nobody above that to me. And that's just how I wrapped it up, right? That's how I look at it. So then Freedom is like, you free, but you still dumb. You know what I mean? Like, and you're
love
freeing
it.
yourself.
I love
but
it.
but in
That's
order to do that, I've seen dumb people are like the freest people.
Right.
So I'm like,
Ignorance
damn,
is bliss.
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
so that's, I'm saying I play on that, but it's a trap album.
I love it. Okay.
So then we talking about freedom, but it's you trap. So then I talk about the subject matter and the topics. It's about everything you deal with in the trap. And then I'm trying to free you from that trap with the lyrics. So you gotta listen to the project, and then also drop the book. Drop the lyric book. You go to my website, KingKihei.com. It's on there. And the reason for the book is because how do you free yourself? You gotta read something. Take your ass outside. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it, because they always hide a lot of truth in the books. And you know the cliche, right? If you want to hide something from, put it in a book, right? Cool. Well, you can hear it. And it's in the book though, and in the book it dives deeper into like, what the lyrics mean, because my lyricism too is layered like that.
Right,
I think
of
life
course.
is layered. Life is a bunch of layers. Every person has layers to them.
Facts.
And then my thing is, how can I speak about these layers to connect with as many people as possible, but still inspire thought? I just want to inspire you to think.
Got it.
That's
okay.
really like what I'm about as an artist.
Okay. There you go.
Yep.
So tell the viewers where they can find you at.
Oh, King Kihei. You gotta say it right and spell it right.
I will. It'll be
Hey,
good.
what he's saying. I'm letting him say it.
Everything will be there.
K-I-H-E-I. Put it right here. King
It'll be like
Kihei.
right over there.
It'll be right over here. Okay, put it right here on the. Yeah, but. Boom. Yeah, King Kihei, man. You can just Google that. You know what I mean? There's not too many people with that name. But yeah, my website's pretty much got everything on it. Also on my website, I got a lot of exclusive content. Stuff you won't see nowhere else. Just on there, because it's like, if you rock with me, you get the exclusive. And like I said, you never know when I go to shows what I'm going to do. Do something different at every show. I actually purposefully do that so that when you come, you're like, man, what? Mm-hmm.
Right,
You know what I mean? You don't know. I don't know sometimes. To be honest with you, like, just as an MC, you see the crowd, what type of crowd you're dealing with, what's
Facts,
the vibe
right.
like, I'll be in a show like, switch the whole, we're going to just do this instead. I'll switch a whole show mix on you right there. Like, that's my thing. You just don't know, but that's life,
Yeah, it's
right?
true.
So wherever you go in life, you might have to be like, hey man, we just riding. And you be like, hold on, you got to switch up, and you a whole different person technically in that moment because the situation or scenario changed.
Right.
My music's like that too.
I can
So,
hear it. Yeah,
You got to properly interpret the social situation and then react accordingly.
100%.
Yeah, so y'all need to write that down right there. that's a lesson.
Yeah.
Chat
You
GPT.
teach a whole class on what he
for you,
just said right there.
For you, Carly. Type shit. What's up?
Yeah, what
Smush that motherfucker.
Indubitably. Yeah, but
I'm dead. All right, so. God damn it, Daniel. It's fucking squishy. It's
you
not.
good. You good.
You got to be a part of the episodes to see some shit. But
Love you,
all right,
Carly.
so we got that out of the way and whatnot now. So here's the last two questions I want to ask you. First of all, I want to give you props for what you got going on and what you got coming up.
Thank you.
Because we heard some shit off air that was pretty nuts. So stay tuned to that.
Uh-oh.
Just saying, I do like junk food, but hey. But nah, I want to ask you this. I want to your Mount Rushmore, your 4 of the albums you've made. And please don't be like, oh, my next one next.
In order or something?
No.
Just your top 4.
You said albums I made?
Yeah, of your projects.
That's a good question.
Stumped him.
Roses.
Got him.
Roses from my Abstract Garden, man, is
Okay.
that's a
like
very
that one.
sentimental project to me. Because when I did the project, I got with Don Domingo. He's like, we're gonna make something, hip hop based, to kind of highlight that side, but still have a nice, vibe to it, right? And so people don't know, like, when I released that album, the release date was actually the same day I had to bury my brother.
Oh, man.
It's very heavy because,
Damn.
and of course it wasn't planned that way, but it's like, he's a rose in an abstract garden. It's like a reflection of my life. I'm just looking like, man, you know what I mean?
Right, because you picked that date ahead of time.
Yes.
Way ahead of time.
I definitely did
right,
not pick
way ahead of time.
the
That's
date
crazy.
for that, but it's a very heavy project because it's like, I have a song in there, you know what I mean? Like, I gave him his flowers while he was here. So,
That's dope as fuck, man. That's dope.
so like, and part of that is like, are you giving everybody else their flowers while they're here, right? You should check that track out, Flowers. I definitely doing that. Also, we just lost, Denike, rest in peace, and I definitely shout her out in there, which is good to me because like I gave you your flowers. You know what I mean? While you
while
were
you can smell
alive.
them.
So a lot of people I think can't really say that. So to do that and then to see that and to really live, through that, that's definitely on the top of the Mount Rushmore of my albums I've done. Educated Ignorance is
That's
it's a dope project because it showcased the skill set. I think it's got a good mixture of showcasing that. Then I did a project I actually did do East Meets West of Truths, MWAP. And it was a straight community project, right? And it was based upon everything going on in the community at the time, revolving the nuclear weapon proliferation, the school district accreditation problem, the playgrounds with the toxic waste, just the political landscape. It's a very in-depth of the social work I have done. Okay. A lot of people aren't really tapped into that unless they're like in that arena. And it highlighted that in the time, like a certain time, to me, like a historical period of Kansas City. And it's like, what were people doing at that time? I was kind of probably not doing a normal, you know what I mean?
Everyday type shit. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like, when you look back now, like, man, we even talk about aquaponics and gardening and the transformation of that. And you got to understand, like, my mindset before I did that was not on that fully. Now, the heart and compassion was there towards uplifting my people. That doesn't change. But to actually put that type of work in and deal with that and see it, that project holds a special place. The other aspect of that project is not a curse word in that whole project. Mm. So, like, people
deeper meaning.
Yeah, like, so they're like, I was like, not a single cuss word in it. And then I'll hear people like, oh, you know, make clean the whole project. Completely clean, right? But that one is like that's a rare addition because if you weren't out and about, you don't have that album. Those are for the people that was really out there. You know what I mean? In the trenches. Yeah. So those people had a project, and it was also like an homage to those people because oftentimes they're overlooked or like the disenfranchised or not. You know, those are the people like, we here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with you in the trenches with you. You know what I mean? That one. I did another one. I did a mixtape. Man Came From Dirt because it was the transition with my name.
Got it. Okay.
Right, and I got some tracks on there for that time of my life and kind of navigating the landscape, right, of the industry too. It's still learning, right. I was younger then, learning, and just doing that in an artistic way, right. And then definitely Freedum, because Freedum to me is like, I'm at the point, I feel more free than I've been before doing any other project. Okay. Because now I'm like at this point, and then plus I understand the landscape has changed. Like, we're not selling out the trunk no more like we used to. We used to sell out the trunk. Hey, man, you know, now it's all digital, but I found a way to do it differently. Yeah, so now I'm like, then also, I'm not bound by the woes of the 360 deals and, you know, the things they talk about in the industry. And it's like, I can do whatever I want at any time.
Right.
Like, I might just give y'all a song to just drop. Why not? Because we have that creative freedom now. We built to that level. That's what I like about Freedom. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? We could drop whatever, whenever, however we want to. We finally, like, the cumulative of everything we learned, now we're at this point.
I love that shit. Yeah. That's hard, bro. That's hard. Damn, that's dope. That's a good on Rushmore, too. So, here's the last one, man. Who do you want to get on the pod next? Because when SmartAlec and Hurricane were both here, they both dropped your name.
Yep. Quick.
Now you got to help us get them. And I know you were hanging out with Spice One a couple of weeks ago. No.
Hey, Spice.
Wow.
Probably be really Miss Nicole or Don Juan. Probably Don Juan.
Man, he said he won't come out.
Okay. Yeah, we shot that shot.
Well,
he has to see the progression.
I mean, I understand.
I understand too.
But being who he is, he can kind of, I get it. You know what I mean?
Like, right.
I get it.
You can be selective when you can be selective.
Like, he's definitely earned that type of, you know, that right to
I'm
do
mad
that.
at him. He just said you got to see the progression. I said, okay.
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Nicole, that's where it's at. I'm picking up on it. Okay. She messes with my homie Blaze.
She hard. To me, songwriters, she's probably the best songwriter in this city.
Okay. Yeah, she messes with Sleepy Beats too.
Yep.
So
Oh, right on.
we can tap it all in.
What up, Sleep? Yeah.
There you go. All right, y'all. Well, hey, long-winded episode. But I'm your boy Snow, Danny Slab,
Yo.
the one and only.
King Kihei.
Hey,
Yeah.
bow. We out.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.